What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tuck Rule Takes, episode 196. Episode 196 of Tuck Rule Takes. Gang is all here. Al's here. Liam's here. I'm Mike. Sorry for gritting my teeth at the beginning of the episode. I am so fucking frustrated with this goddamn laptop setup I have. In the Wi-Fi, in this house, I was bitching to Liam. It doesn't reach my office. I gotta fucking come down here in my wife's office, and look, it looks like I'm in a prison cell, like I'm being interrogated. I have the stupid snowball mic that's down here because I don't have my mic here because the headphone mics don't work. It's a whole goddamn thing.
Is that off your chest now? You feel good?
No, I'm still upset. I have a fan right here, right off screen, because look at how red my arm is. I'm so fucking hot. I got veins popping out of my neck.
You live in Florida. There should be a fan everywhere you fucking go.
It doesn't matter. It's always still hot. I don't know. I don't know how this episode's going to go because I'm fucking annoyed. And I'm downstairs. So if I yell, people are going to hear me. So I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. But guys, you know what I do care about? Football's fucking back. By the time we record next week, there will have been a real life football game. This is the big episode. We are going to give our season prediction record wise. Obviously, we're going to talk about the Raiders game coming up this Sunday at 1. But we are also going to give some what do they call superlatives? MVP, LVP, defensive, offensive player of the year, and rookie of the year as well. But there was some actual Patriots. Actually, I want to ask you guys, anything you want to get off your chest before we get going, like I just did?
Nope. Let's just get into it.
No, you guys are all fucking happy, right? Everybody's happy but Mike. The old guy's miserable.
Pretty psyched.
Maybe he'll just off himself. We don't know.
Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, we got to read down.
I didn't say the word. I didn't say the word. You don't know what that means. I might be talking about get off. Get off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If that's the case, that's a good thing. Actually, both of them are a good thing.
It's a good thing at the same time. All right, but we do have to talk about some stuff here before we get into the Patriots season. A move that sent shockwaves down Patriots Nation, Patriots Twitter, Patriots everything. Kendrick Bourne was released. No, there's another name we are going to talk about right after this, but Kendrick Bourne, though, and I guess we'll talk about the other receiver as well. Kendrick Bourne and Javon Baker both made the 53-man roster. We were all kind of shocked about it, considering last episode, I think we all had them gone in some form or fashion, or both of them gone, I believe. But they both made the roster. But the very next day, they both got cut. So it kind of turned into what was the point of it? So I want to get your guys' thoughts on it while I sit here and stew in my anger. Kendrick Bourne, Javon Baker. We'll talk about Jabril Peppers in a second. But our two star wide receivers got cut. How do you guys feel about it?
First of all, let me just say, what is the point of this? Al, you are the man of common sense, the level ground of this podcast. Mm-hmm. Please tell me, what is the fucking point of not cutting them a day earlier?
I'll tell you what the point is. Do you really want to know what it is?
Yes.
It's the fact that they wanted to trade both of them, and they couldn't find anybody to take them on in a trade. They wanted to get some value because they knew that they were going to get rid of both of them one way or another. They couldn't find the trade partner that they wanted. So guess what? The part that they wanted. They couldn't get the compensation they wanted. So they're like, you know what? At this point, we got to cut our losses, and we got to get rid of them. Javon Baker, we can agree, that was the easy one. That was like, you know what? He had a little bit of a run in special teams. Yeah, okay, maybe he could sneak on that way, but no, he hasn't done enough. He didn't do anything last year. He's done really, I don't want to say nothing in the preseason, but close to nothing in the preseason and everything. Baker was a logical choice. See you later, whatever. Kendrick Bourne, for me, is a little bit of an emotional one. I like Kendrick Bourne, the person, and I like Kendrick Bourne, the locker room presence, because he was a good presence in that locker room that needed a good presence, a general vibes guy. He's an easy guy to root for. When he was on the field, he was good. He was best season in his NFL career. But now it's like, okay, these teams like San Francisco, and the Commanders, they now can just get Kendrick Bourne as a free agent, and they don't have to give up a draft pick or any sort of compensation for him. So that's why they got rid of both of them the day after 53-man roster was supposed to be put out. And you know what? With Kendrick Bourne, also, we kind of saw the writing on the wall. You had some younger receivers, and even the veteran receivers like Stephon Diggs and Mac Hollins and Kayshon Boutte that were going to get more reps than him anyway. And he asked for his release, so I think he saw it too. So it kind of just made sense to cut ties with that. So yeah, that's the spiel.
I think it's stupid reasoning. I really think it's stupid reasoning. Like, you couldn't find a trade partner by cut day, so you were like, we'll give it one more day. Like, that just doesn't make much sense to me that you're like, I think a deal will materialize tomorrow. I think that's a dumb thought process for an organization to have. But I may also be a little bitter because everything you said about Kendrick Bourne was correct. I'm gonna miss him. Dude, this blows. He like wasn't a 1,000-yard receiver, wasn't a superstar in the league, didn't even have a memorable number. But god damn it, he was awesome. And I'm gonna be sad.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we'll always have the Cowboys touchdown. We'll always
We
have that one.
always will.
And the Tennessee
Yeah.
touchdown. We'll have
Yeah.
those two memories.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I get what you were saying, Al, with why it happened or why it happened, how it did or whatever. At the end of the day, I don't really care like why it happened the way it did. Maybe they wanted to keep him, and then maybe I don't know. It was like a flip of the coin type thing where it's like, oh, actually, we're thinking about getting this person. Let's get them gone. I don't know what it happened to be. It's weird. Probably the first like weird thing that has happened under Mike Vrabel, really, or kind of like not by the book. Like it seemed like something kind of went off the rails a little bit. But I don't know. Like it is what it is. With Baker, like we all said, it would have been cool, a nice little story if he fought his way back onto the roster, made it with special teams, and then kind of like built a little year off of that. But he's gone. He's with the Eagles. So Liam, you have fun with him over there. But yeah, Kendrick Bourne, like you said, big time vibes guy at a time where this Patriots team needed vibes guys. They needed some people like that. We're going to talk about another one right after this. But yeah, Kendrick Bourne, nothing bad to say about him. A crowded room. And I know when you say crowded room, people are like, oh, so you think everybody's good? No, just there's a lot of bodies. He wasn't going to get playing time over some people. So he's gone. No hard feelings, no nothing. Sorry. It is what it is. But yeah, like you said, Al, I'll always remember the Cowboys touchdown. That'll be the play I remember. Is that one?
Yep.
So
I will remember his toe tap back corner of the end zone against the Eagles, his second touchdown of opening day last season.
Right.
That's what I remember. He was awesome all a lot. That last season, he was awesome until he tore his ACL.
Yep.
Are you guys or were you guys surprised that it actually happened, given how he's familiar with the McDaniels playbook? Or that was kind of like the shtick that everybody was running with a couple days ago when he did get released. Do you put any stock in maybe he was here just to help the young guys along? Then when it came time to go, they got rid of him, or do you think that's just kind of like a talk show point that was brought up?
I'm going to level with you. He was in McDaniel's system for a year. Like 4 years ago, also like 3. So I'm gonna level with you. I haven't been in school for a long, long time. But if I was a senior in high school or in college, and I might actually do well with the history class. But if you told me what did you learn in your math class? Sorry, Al, I would look at them blank in the face, and I would lie. So I don't think that's it, because I don't think that he probably remember some plays. He's probably like, yeah, like on this route you run an arrow, but like I don't think he's a marksman expert at the playbook after 1 year, 3 years ago.
Yeah, I think he knew some of the concepts in the offense, and I think he knew a couple of the mismatches maybe that they were trying to expose on a defense. But other than that, I mean, I think it was just a timing thing. It was again, to my point earlier. You have younger receivers. You have guys that Mike Vrabel and Josh McDaniels like better, and Ryan Cowden and Stretch like better. So I think that's just what happened, and it is what it is.
Honestly, I take that back. He probably is an expert at the playbook. I bet he can name it frontwards and backwards. You run on first down, you run on second down, then you throw a screen on third down.
Or a
I bet
draw.
he's
Or a draw.
yeah, 100%. I bet he's a master at it actually. So
You know what though? You know who I think made this release a little bit easier? Matt Collins. Because guess what, guys? Matt Collins was in McDaniel's system as well. This whole McDaniel system thing. He went to college. He picked up new things, anyways. But like, I think Matt Collins took over that like veteran, explain some of the offensive tendency role. Diggs is like the veteran in the room who's really helping along all the young guys. But yeah, I think Matt Collins took that role we thought Kendrick Bourne would have, and yeah, he's gone. So hopefully he does well. Javon Baker, shit, man, I hope he does well too. Find a way onto the Eagles roster somehow. That'd be nice.
please.
But until then, until we see you again, so long. It wasn't fun while it lasted.
The Eagles did just trade for John Mechie, who's going to be the best third receiver in the league. So I don't really think there's a place for him there either, but I hope so.
Former Mac Jones, elite wide receiver in college.
He is a monster, and you'll see it this year.
I wanted the Patriots to draft him before, but maybe that was like a Mac Jones factor. We don't need to talk about Mac Jones.
Couldn't help but notice Mike didn't update the TRT notes today. Kind of threw me for a loop. I rely on those.
Fucking day, dude. You don't understand. I've been freaking I'm hot all the time now.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut him some slack. He usually does it. I'm gonna give him a break.
Yeah, that's fair. But I'm lost. I rely on those.
I know. I'm falling behind. That's on me. I will take that. Trust me. I am upset with myself enough. Remember the off me comment?
Yeah.
So we are we're moving on. Next guy. You guys have any final words for Baker and Bourne?
No, bye-bye.
Right. Devastated.
The name, though, that has really stirred shit up, I've seen a litany of tweets saying, what's Vrabel doing? Like, people questioning Vrabel now. Jabril Peppers, gone. He was here for 3 years. 3 of the darkest times in Patriots recent history for at least people our age. Well, your guys' age, me too a little bit. But for people our age, like good player. I guess he was ranked like a top 6 safety during his time here. But Jabril Peppers unceremoniously cut. This was the big surprise move. Every single offseason, there's one big move. Some people were thinking it was going to be Keon White. Some people thought that Juwan Bentley was going to be the move. Some people thought David Andrews was going to be the move. Some people thought that Joe Cardona was the move. All those things happened. But Vrabel had one more card up his sleeve. And it was Jabril Peppers. So I want to get my thought out first while I have a fucking stable goddamn internet connection. And then I want to throw it to you guys. Jabril Peppers, great player. I put him in the same line as Kendrick Bourne, where he's a fan favorite. We like him. He hits hard. We all like that violence. Rah, rah, rah. He wears the big-ass egg helmet before anybody else really did on the Patriots. We like that. I don't give a shit about the off-field stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. That's its own thing. That got sorted out, whatever that happened to be. Jabril Peppers on the field, valuable player. Now, you're talking about the scheme that Terrell Williams brought in. People were saying, me included, that Jabril Peppers didn't fit the scheme. Vrabel himself said that wasn't necessarily it. So you know what it came down to, guys? He got beat out by Craig Woodson and Jalen Hawkins. And you know what? Kyle Duggar beat him out as well. For what Terrell Williams and Mike Vrabel wanted out of a safety on this defense, doesn't necessarily mean scheme, just means what we are asking you to do. He could not do it better than the people who leapfrogged him in the position. So in my eyes, guys, this isn't fucking TJ Watt. This isn't Brian Dawkins. This isn't Brian Urlacher. This isn't some crazy linchpin defensive guy. This isn't Rodney Harrison. Jabril Peppers, good player when he was here. But you know what, man? It's time to move on. I don't think that this is going to impact the team in wins and losses one way or another. I don't think him being here was going to, really solidify the defense. He's gone. People are like, well, how are they going to stop the run? Well, it'd be crazy if Vrabel brought in players to stop the run, right? Which he fucking did. People forget Robert Spillane is on this team, who's going to have 500 tackles this year. But yeah, Jabril Peppers, no hard feelings towards him, except when he did tweet out, he said, I've been with 10 coaches, 7 different defensive game plans. There's no scheme I don't fit. I'm paraphrasing, but all right, dude. Well, guess what? Vrabel said it wasn't the scheme. So you know what? You got beat out. It is what it is. I'm sorry you're gone. I think Patriots fans need to chill the fuck out about this. It's okay to be upset because we did all like him, but like freak out a little bit, then move on. Don't make it this big thing, which is what people are making it. That's my thoughts. I want to hear from you guys, though. Thank you
Liam,
for
I
coming
think
to
it's
my
the
TED Talk.
Liam, I think as the resident Jabril Peppers fanboy, I think you need to take the stage next.
Allow me.
The glasses are coming on for anybody that can't see this.
I am absolutely appalled. Sickened. Other synonyms for upset and don't feel well. I I refuse to believe this. None of this really makes a whole lot of sense. We take a dead cap hit by cutting him, our most physical player. Everything Mike said was absolutely correct. He's been a top 6 safety in the league since he's been with the Patriots and our only bright spot. I can't imagine he got beat out. I don't think that's the case. I've seen J- Hawkins play. I've seen what little bit I've seen of Craig Woodson. And unless Craig Woodson is prime Ed fucking Reed from the second the ball is kicked, there's absolutely no reason to cut Jabril Peppers. There, you cannot tell me both of you guys feel really, really good about having Woodson a rookie and Hawkins a career journeyman who's more than solid, but not a fucking starter as our starting safeties on this defense that we have all sung the praises of this season. There's no way we can feel really good about this. Like, no, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You're telling me our starting 2 safeties from last year, our bright spot, the secondary, that was really our only bright spot last season besides Drake May, are completely useless now. It makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't like it. I can't stand it. This Woodson figure, I said it to you guys in the chat. He better be some mixture, some artificially inseminated son of Craig or Rod Woodson and Charles Woodson if he's going to go out there and demand the release and the demotion of Kyle Duggar. This guy better be fucking awesome. I want 4 picks by week 4. I want Hall of Fame numbers. I want dynamic, instant Troy Polamalu impact, or I'm going to be furious. I'm absolutely livid. This doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
So if I had to pick a side as to who am I more toward, am I toward Mike's side or am I toward Liam's side? In this argument, I'm going to go more toward Liam's side. I don't understand how Jabril Peppers couldn't fit in this defense. And honestly, I think Jabril Peppers, in a way, has Kyle Duggar to blame a little bit. And not Kyle Duggar specifically, but the fact that Kyle Duggar got demoted to basically like the 3rd, 4th team, like he's playing late in the 4th quarter of preseason games, and the fact that the Patriots couldn't figure out a way to get Kyle Duggar off the roster. Because think about it, they get Kyle Duggar off the roster, they trade him or whatever. Peppers is here, guys. He's the 3rd safety, which I'm fine with. I would have been great with Peppers being a 3rd down safety, 3rd safety, whatever you want, right? But here's the thing. They didn't get it done. And they decided to go with the guy with the bigger contract. They decided to go with the guy that they literally couldn't get rid of. Right, exactly.
Yeah, 23
like,
mil in
it
dead
was
cap.
ridiculous. It was. But I mean, it's been a theme, right? It's been a Mike Vrabel theme. Push out the old regime, keep the new regime. And that's part of it. Like looking at the roster real quick. Looking at the offense for a second, because I know we're talking Peppers, but just bear with me here. Humor me for a second. Do you know how many legitimate starters are back from last year's starting offense? Legitimate starters.
Oh,
About
4?
Yeah, about 4.
Yeah.
I don't count more of like a 3rd, 4th receiver last year. So, and technically we're going to go 3.5 because technically Drake May didn't start till week 5, week 6. So he wasn't even a starter to begin the season, but he started enough. So we'll consider him a starter. So Drake May, Ramondre Stevenson, Pop Douglas, and Hunter Henry, and Mike Nwenu. So 5. That's 5 of 12 positions right there? Something like that. And then on defense, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7, 8 new guys starting on defense. So again, it's the Vrabel regime. It's getting rid of everybody else and being like, you know what? We have to develop what we have here, and we don't have room for these, and I'm putting this in air quotes, aging veterans. Because Jabril Peppers is not aging. He's not like ridiculously old, but he's old enough where they can say, you know what, we're comfortable with letting him go and letting him get another opportunity elsewhere. We're comfortable letting him go somewhere else, which I don't know if that's going to be the right message. I think this could be the one mistake that the Patriots look back on and say, you know, we probably should have kept Jabril over like a Kyle Duggar over somebody else.
If just because I feel
Jalen Hawkins was on the team last year.
But
He's
he didn't
part of
start.
the old regime.
That's the thing. He wasn't a
he
starter.
didn't start. He didn't
Oh,
start.
I know.
God.
If I can just defend them, if Jabril Peppers ends up being the, like you said, Al, the move where like you look back, whatever, fire everybody on the coaching staff. Jabril Peppers is not that fucking important, guys. Like
He was the seventh
let me
safety out of 171.
Sure, that's awesome for him. Playing the defense that the Patriots were playing. He's not going to be able to play the same way in this system. Also, you have Kyle Duggar, a pound for pound better talent than Jabril Peppers if he plays to his level. Now, again, this is tough because we all like Peppers and Duggar. So it's like, you know, you're picking between your two kids here. But also the cap hit, $4.3 million for a team that has $60 million in salary cap. It is what it is. I saw someone's theory, by the way, where it was they preferred to trade Duggar, but they couldn't do it. So that's why they kind of audibled to Peppers, because now the position is a little redundant. But yeah, I just, yes, he was a very good safety here. But Craig Woodson, like you said, Liam, Craig Woodson, people are going to be like, the second he misses a play, they're going to be like, oh, Peppers this, Peppers that, blah, blah, blah.
Me.
That and that's fine. I totally get that, but that is a crazy thing to have. That's a crazy statement
It's
to do
not.
when that happens.
It's
yes, it
really
is.
not.
Because you're not even playing the same defense. You don't even have, Al, you said it yourself, how many starters are on this defense. It is a totally different defense. And you guys saying, well, I think Liam, you mentioned it though.
Yeah.
We
can't hear you. No. Speak again.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. Mike's back. Okay. Say your
there it is.
Mike.
I hit my mic. What was the last thing you guys heard? That's going to be.
You literally were about to explain and then you didn't.
Oh my God. Fucking stupid shit. I don't even remember what I was going to say. Fuck. Oh, yes, I do. So if you guys have any faith in Vrabel, how can you say that you find it tough to believe that someone beat him out? So you think that the Patriots coaching staff just said, we don't want you because of some weird ties to the other people. But yeah, we're going to keep Michael Wenu, Hunter Henry, Pop Douglas, like all these other players too. Like, I just don't think that this coaching staff is that dumb, I guess, to do that. I get the kind of like in with the, or out with the old, in with the new, because you're getting rid of loser players. Like, let's not skill wise, like these players still have skill, but you're getting rid of a losing culture. Just like when a company buys out another company, you have to uproot everybody, root and stem. Some people you like, but they were a part of the bad years. So I have enough faith in at least the intelligence of Vrabel in the coaching staff to where there's a reason for what they want. These other safeties they kept are better than Pepper. So for that reason, I'm fine with it. I also just don't think that Peppers is this crazy game changer playmaker person. He hits really hard and everything. He had a few picks and everything. Of course, like, again, I'm not saying he's bad, but like, to me, it's similar to Kendrick Bourne. Shit, that sucks. But oh well. Like, that's how I see it. Because I just don't see another reason why Vrabel would want to just get rid of him. So that's where I'm at with it. So hands up, that's my only take for Jabril Peppers. So
I don't think they're dumb. I think they're thinking like you're thinking. Oh, he doesn't fit our defensive scheme. fuck your defensive scheme.
That's crazy, dude. You're too smart to say that. You're way too smart to say that.
No. You know what our defensive scheme was for all those Super Bowls? We get a ton of talent, and then we find a place for them.
No, that's a false comparison because now we're talking about teams that have Tom Brady and a great offense that can make up. No, you can't compare this. You can't compare these Patriots to those Patriots. You can't. Null and void. I strike it from the right.
That's the way a defense should be run. You tailor it around your talent. You don't just go, okay, this is my scheme. You better fucking figure it out.
And they are. Their talents aren't their safeties right now. This defense.
It would have been if they didn't cut our best one.
No, it wouldn't. He's not.
So the defense,
the front seven is the way.
So to Mike's point, the defenses over the past 2 decades, right? What were the defense in the Bill Belichick days? What was the simple phrase that we called it? Bend but don't break, right?
Yeah.
So you're not as aggressive up front, and you let your linebackers and your safeties kind of make these plays, right? But in Vrabel's defense, it's the front seven that get more aggressive. And there's even going to be some times where some big plays might happen because the front seven are being so aggressive. And that's where I think the disconnect is happening. He doesn't want guys in the back end that are aggressive, but also too aggressive because he needs those guys to be kind of the guys to clean up everything. Whereas if your pass rushers are going to miss the quarterback and they make a play, they need someone back there to kind of stop the bleeding, so to speak. I'm not saying I agree with it, but it's the way that things are right now.
Funny, because I didn't see anyone stuff the run like Jabril Peppers last year. I watched a lot of fucking safeties. It's my favorite position in football besides cornerbacks, and no one's.
No, that's incorrect.
He's not going to be asked to stop the run like that, though. That's the thing.
And also
your system.
And also, your favorite position's full.
That's not it. Fuck your favorite player that isn't that good. That's what I say. Like, this isn't like they got rid of. I don't even know who, because the Patriots don't have that many good players. We have fucking 8 wins over the last 2 years. Like, everybody's replaceable. Except for, Drake May, Michael Wenu.
One of those wins came because of Jabril Peppers.
No, it did not.
It did. He had an interception in the Buffalo game that we won. I was at that game.
He did it. He was the one who made all the plays prior to that, too. We've always said that it's not just one play that loses the game. It's not just one play that wins it either.
We scored 17 fucking points, so I think that one interception was kind of a big deal.
He was the only guy on defense? He was the only guy on the team?
The only guy who was trying besides Kyle Duggar, of course. Yeah.
No, listen, I get it. Like Jabril Peppers, nice guy. It was a shock to everybody.
Nice guy.
But it's like, violent guy, someone you want on a defense. But if he just doesn't, if his skill set isn't going to be maximized here, then maybe he should just go because the position, which we're all talking around, is redundant because now you have Kyle Duggar, who can do what he does. So, so for that reason, I don't care. If Duggar was gone, then I'd be like, oh, so what? Now you just have 2 or 3 free safeties? What are we doing? No, you still have Kyle Duggar. You still have Marte Mapu that can do that hybrid role as well. So,
it's going to be real fun to watch Kyle Duggar play 20 snaps all season.
You wouldn't even notice. You wouldn't notice Jabril Peppers on this defense. You would notice him maybe a couple times a game just for a hard tackle.
Yeah,
that wasn't even necessarily a stop. Just because the running back got to the second level. A stop. Because the running back got to the second level. So they probably already ripped off 8 or 9 yards.
He stops him at the line. Jalen Hurts' fumble in week 1 of...
You're talking about a different defense.
All right, guys, we're going in a circle now. We're going in a circle. Let's wrap.
Just like Jabril Peppers' career.
I swear to God,
now you got me hating.
If Craig Woodson misses 1 tackle, you guys are going to hear from me.
He is a rookie. He is going to. He is going 100%. To have speed
and
bumps.
Because of that, I will translate all the pain that Mike Vrabel is going to give to him for missing a tackle. I'm going to inflict that same pain on you guys.
This man is the worst. All right.
Wait a minute. I agreed with you.
See?
Sorry.
He doesn't think logically.
Yeah.
He doesn't think logically.
I'm sorry, Al. You're in the splash zone. If you sit in the front row at SeaWorld, you're going to get wet.
Liam, he said he was on your side.
I know, but it's collateral damage. I'm sorry.
No, you can't friendly fire someone on your side. All right.
That's what the Patriots are doing.
Al, I'm just telling you there's room on the correct side of this argument if you wanted to come over. I'm just letting
Yeah,
you know.
let's correctly start a fucking rookie and a journeyman. That sounds like a great
Okay,
fucking
let me.
idea.
Okay, we'll Liam, just final question, and then we'll go. And I know how you're going to answer it. So Al, you can answer as well. Do you think Jabril Peppers being gone impacts the win loss team?
Yes.
You're a fucking moron.
No, no, but
Dude,
he's important. But he's
Thank you.
important. But he is. But
Thank
he
you.
would have been
we
important to the
win one
defense.
less game
Not to
because
this
of Jabril.
defense. You are a crazy person. You're a crazy
I
person.
do. I do.
You're nuts.
I
All
believe
right,
that.
team captains, and then we're getting into the schedule. But real quick, Coach Guy Sports, go check them out. Coach Guy Sports, exactly how it sounds, exactly how it's spelt. The OGs, they put all of us on. The three people you see here today came from Coach Guy Sports. Go check them out. Not just Patriots stuff, a bunch of different sports. Celtics. Liam's got a Celtics podcast as well that's on there. The Rafters Pod. Go check them out. Also, Sports Spider, that's Spider with a Y. Sports Spider, Spider with a Y. Check them out. Go to the NFL tab, Patriots. If you don't see us, scroll down a little bit. You will see us there. You can listen. I always recommend watching, but Coach Guy Sports, Sports Spider, go check them out. Captains were released though. Well, not released, not like that bum Jabril Peppers. The captains were named. Um, I'm going to rattle them off. I just want to get you guys' thoughts. There are 6 captains. I think there's maybe 2 surprises, but there's some chalk picks, so to speak. Drake May, Robert Spillane, Hunter Henry, Marcus Jones, Harold Landry, and Brandon, what am I saying? Schooler.
You
Thoughts on the
forgot one.
captainships?
You forgot one.
Oh yeah, for this game, yeah, Chase on got it too. Yeah, Caleb on Chase on got it for
Thank you.
for this week coming up. But the 6 that the Patriots posted are what I mentioned. So, but Chase on as well, which I think he's a huge surprise too. But good for him. Yeah, Al, thoughts on it since you brought up the Chase on thing too. Thoughts on all 7 of them, I guess.
Yeah, so the 4 that I called in the group chat, credit to me for that, just saying. I called Drake May. I think we all called Drake May. That was the obvious one.
I like
We all
that though.
called Robert Spillane too. I
I
think
don't know if
Spillane
I
from the
did. Did
beginning
I? I don't think
was
I did.
just no, you did. You did.
I think
Go
you got
me.
peer
Go back.
pressured into it. Yeah.
Go back and check the
I
text
did.
messages. Someone go back and check it. But Hunter Henry, another guy that he's been here. He knows the Patriot way. He knows just how to conduct himself as a professional on and off the field. So that one makes sense. Brendan Schooler, another one, special teams guy. He is this his first time being a
No.
captain for Schooler? No, I
Yes.
thought so. Okay, yeah.
think
So he's
so.
been a captain before. He knows the deal. Harold Landry was another one, and I actually said this to you guys a while ago. I thought he had an outside shot at being a captain. Again, another just hard worker, a guy that's been under Mike Vrabel, knows Mike Vrabel's way. So I think that one is not too surprising. The big surprise, I think we all can agree, is Marcus Jones. I don't think any of us saw that. But you know what? You need a captain that's, lead by example. And I think people wanted it to be Christian Gonzalez. But I think for right now, the big thing with him is he can't stay on the field. You need someone that's on the field. I know Marcus Jones has missed extended period of time too, but for the most part of his career, he's been on the field. So I think when you add all that up, I think these guys are the right captains. And Chazon for being the game day captain for the Rays, I think that's a pretty cool little thing to recognize the hard work. So solid picks all the way around. Good job by the Patriots team to pick the right guys as captains.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Bro, my fucking mic. I'm gonna freak the fuck out, dude. I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Yeah, no, I was listening to you. I
This is
friggin'
ridiculous.
yeah, I like the Marcus Jones one. I imagine he's a bit more vocal than Christian Gonzalez. Like, just kind of cool. Makes me feel good that like the team actually likes Marcus Jones as much as I do, because I think he's a monster. Like, I think he's a monster in slot corner, nickel corner, strong tackler, great returner. Like, I got nothing bad to say about the guy. He's downright dynamic. So I love that. I think I was the only one who nailed Hunter Henry too, so that's tight. I think no,
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 no, no,
you
no,
did.
no. I got it. I told you. I
Okay,
nailed the
all
4
right,
that I
yep.
picked. I told you that.
So
Come
we
on, Liam.
nailed Hunter Henry, but it's weird that Mike didn't say it because I know Mike is a huge proponent of Mike Hunter Henry. I sings his praises endlessly. But yeah, the layups were Drake May. Harold Landry took me by surprise too, but I guess it kind of makes sense. Him and Spillane, both kind of holdovers from Tennessee. So I get it.
Yeah.
Little
So
favoritism's
And
weird.
Diggs in there instead of Henry.
it is.
I thought they'd go Diggs.
Yeah,
So
that's what I
Diggs kind
had.
of made sense to me too.
Yeah.
So for context, I had said in the group chat, Drake May, Brendan Schooler, Hunter Henry, Robert Spillane. I went 4 for 4 there. Mike went 3 for 4. He got Drake May, Spillane, Brendan Schooler. He did not get Stephon Diggs. That was a crazy pick by you. And then Liam for the last
Made
one,
sense to me.
Drake May, he got Brendan Schooler, he got Hunter Henry. Christian Barmore, the blood clots, I think, are kind of,
Yeah.
were kind of a factor, unfortunately, but
Yeah. Hey, 3 out of 4. Ain't bad. I'll
take it
take it.
75%, baby.
Granted, like you guys said, Drake May and Schooler were like the layups. Like if they were betting odds, they're like -1,000. Like that's not even worth
The
betting on.
Drake May one though, I think we all expected it maybe out of a little bit of hope or kind of like he should be one. I am still pleasantly like content that that happened, because it kind of shows that he did make the steps at least off the field to be a captain of the team, because I feel like it would have been a sign if like Vrabel didn't have him be a captain. It's like the Diggs thing is one thing. Like he's like Diggs clearly does his stuff behind the scenes, whatever. Like captains are somewhat boring at times, anyways. But yeah, I do still think that the Drake May thing is big. Like not a surprise. It's not like Marcus Jones or even a little bit Harold Landry, but like it's just okay, like good. It's like a happy like thing we all wanted to happen, and now that it did, we're like kind of relieved that it happened.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
there was any doubt though. I feel like there's almost an obligation to make your quarterback the captain. Like I don't have any facts to back this up, but I would imagine like
I agree. Seems like it.
2015, the Buffalo Bills probably made Tyrod Taylor their captain. And like,
Hmm.
he's no one ever thought he was the future of the franchise, except for maybe me. I love T-Mobile, but like feel like it's just the obligation.
Yeah. Can we also like I know Al, you tooted your own horn for going 4 for 4. I feel like ever since we did our off-season predictions, I will not stop tooting my own horn for Robert Spillane. I shouted from the rooftops that he would be a great signing. He was the first one that I had on my list. Maybe not the first one I
Yeah.
named on our thing, but he's always been the guy I wanted them to get. I didn't know if they would, but I didn't even know if the Raiders would let him go. Crazy that they did. But props to Robert Spillane. I think he is going to be a huge part of this team. He is going to eat up those tackles. He's going to help the run defense. He's going to have to with, Pro Bowler, All Star, elite Jabril Peppers not being on the team anymore.
Yeah. Hall
So
of
he's
Famer.
gonna, yeah, future Hall of Famer, first ballot, better than Ed Reed, Brian Dawkins, Rodney Harrison, all the greats.
Yeah. And
So much
apparently Craig
impact.
Woodson too. So we just gotta
So much
wait.
impact.
Yeah.
Whatever impact you think,
Yeah.
Peppers had more. It's crazy. Like, give me more Peppers. I
Number
can't
7
get
safety
enough.
out of 171.
Uh,
So
but no,
pretty
I
good.
think I love it. Hunter Henry, love that he's there, as you guys know, and we all like Hunter Henry. But yeah, I have been
Yeah.
kind of waving
He's
his
a
flag
man.
recently. Schooler, love that. The white Matthew Slater, white chocolate. That's all.
Yeah,
That's what he is.
100%.
The one that really shocked me, like Marcus Jones is the one, but I think out of him or Harold Landry kind of shocked me. I don't like. I know that he was Vrabel's guy, and he's a vet. He's been around. He's helping people, but just like I didn't think it was going to be him. I thought I probably would have leaned with Liam, maybe Barmore. I don't. Maybe even Malcolm Mitchell. Not Malcolm Mitchell. Oh my God.
Oh, I wish.
People. Yeah. But you
He'd
guys
still
know.
be here.
I thought maybe Williams was going to get it. Like I don't know who. But yeah, props to him. I thought Morgan Moses was going to be the guy, but I think staying on
That
field
one
is
made
kind of a
sense too.
thing. But yeah,
Yeah, I think
I
I
like
got
it.
a little too caught up in I've been listening to like a ton of breakdowns and stuff like that. And I've heard a lot of negative opinions of Harold Landry actually. I think that kind of ate up into my own head where I haven't
Yeah.
really thought about him all off season. Kind of forgot that he was even here, even though he was our first damn major signing.
Yep.
But
Yep. Same.
yeah, like it just kind of slipped my mind. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess we have Harold Landry. And it's like I've heard so many negative opinions about him. Like I want to see him go out there and get a sack and be like, okay, we're good.
Quick get off
Because
time.
like,
He's got the quickest get
yeah,
off time. Mhm.
yeah, but like the results didn't really speak for it. Like his numbers were
He
not
gets there and doesn't know
pedestrian,
what to
but
do.
they were, yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah, I don't. I mean, a lot of people don't like to tout a quick get off time, but he apparently likes it. So
mm,
good for
yeah, hey,
good for him.
more power to him.
By the way, I made that
Lean into a
joke.
weakness.
I made that joke around like the wrong people. You can tell when you're hanging out with a bunch of fucking lemmings who don't get that joke. Like, come on, think about it, guys. Guys getting off, you don't want to be quick. Like, come on, this
Yeah.
is simple. This is like intro to like sarcasm.
And they're like,
Yeah, like get off. You talking about sex? Talking about sex?
no,
No.
of course not.
But yeah, captaincy, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Chase on too. No one really gave full thoughts on that. Well, I guess like me and Liam didn't. I know Al, you brought him up before. Cool game day captain. I like it. I want to ask. I've heard this before. I think like it's happened. Like too much time has passed for me to ask, but I'm going to ask you guys since we're in the trust tree here. Game day captain. Is this like in hockey when you're like the assistant captain where you can talk to the refs and you don't get yelled at? Like what's the importance of a game day captain?
I think just recognition for the hard work that you put in. I think it's
Cool.
like a temporary honor.
Love it.
That's just me though.
I also think like it's a chance to like kind of psych guys up throughout the year and whatnot. Like
Mm.
Chase on had his best year for the Raiders.
Former first
Quite
round
sure
pick.
yeah, I'm quite sure he was drafted by them. Like it's
Yep.
just kind of something to juice you up. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Harold Landry, he's already a captain, but like um anyone who's playing their former team to get revenge,
Mhm.
like Stephon Diggs, honorary captain against the Bills one of the times and stuff like that. Like
Just
it's
send him
just
out to midfield. Just
yeah,
send him.
100%. Just something to like get the players that like aren't captains like a little more juiced up. Where Mike Vrabel's like, I know you probably hate these guys. Get out there.
Yep. Yep. And Vrabel's the type that would do that too.
Hmm.
All right. Yeah, cool. I'm happy with it. I think Chase On's going to have a good year too, by the way. He leapfrogged Keon White, seems like. So, yeah. Yeah, we'll
Wow,
see
he
what happens there.
better be sick. That's okay.
Should be. So moving on, do you guys have any thoughts on the captains? Because now we got to talk about the records, the season schedule.
Nope.
No.
Ready? Now,
Are we doing schedule or superlatives first?
that was going to be my question. Do you guys want to do superlatives? Do you want to do schedule first, or where do you want to put the
Let's get
Vegas game in
schedule out of the
between?
way.
Oh, I was gonna say superlatives.
You want superlatives? Mike, what do you think?
Yeah, if you break the tie, Mike.
Let's get superlatives out of the way. Whatever. Liam,
Okay, cool.
you got me soured
Let's
from
get it, baby.
superlatives.
No, I'm juiced
No,
up.
no, no. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I know.
We'll do MVP last. I like MVP last. I think that's a good one. Look at this. I don't even know where my piece of paper went that I wrote them down. I still got them. Don't worry. Al, you wanted to go start with rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year. This is someone that we've had our eye on pretty much since the day he's been drafted. I think he's going to make such a difference, especially in the offense. I'm going Henderson, keeping it because I think the starting running back by the start of October. I really think by the time that October rolls around, even though right now he's scheduled as RB3, it would not surprise me if he jumped Antonio Gibson by the Steelers game, and it wouldn't surprise me if he jumped Stevenson by week 5 against the Bills for the Sunday night game. Wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, Travion, rookie of the year. Easy.
Congrats, Al. The most generic pick of the night, and you got it out of
Oh,
the
I
way
know.
at the beginning.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Sometimes it's the right pick. You know what I mean, though? Like sometimes the obvious, like option is the right one. Yeah, Trevion Henderson. Great one. Great. Liam, you want to go?
Yeah, I steered away a little bit from the remarkably obvious. I didn't even want to go with our first round pick, Will Campbell, though I think he will be great. I think Jared Wilson is going to have a profound difference with the fact that he can play these two positions. I think he's going to be our starting guard. I think he's going to go out there. I think he's going to fucking rock it. And then fortune, the football gods, bad juju, whatever you want to call it, Bradbury's going to go down. I don't know what it is. It's a near certainty. I can see it right now. I certainly don't wish any harm on our Patriots brethrens and comrades, but
He's a
I can
nice
see
guy. Seems like a nice guy.
seems like a swell dude. But a Ramondre run up the middle and then a roll over onto his ankle brings Jared Wilson to be our center, and that's totally fine with me. Makes me wonder what we're going to do at guard, but that's a different problem because I think he's going to absolutely rock into two positions. I watched the tape. I watched a lot of the tape, and it was Georgia tape. And it was
Did you watch the
really
tape?
good. I watched the tape. I watched a lot of the tape. And it was really fucking good. Like, it's Georgia, and they're smoking people. but like he's a fucking good football player, and I
Mhm.
like it. Like, is he gonna make as much of a splash as Travion Henderson? No, he's not a running back. Is he going to be our signature left tackle? Are they gonna make a movie about him starring Sandra Bullock? No, probably not. But I think he's going to have as profound an impact as those guys. And in fact, I don't think Henderson's going to play a whole lot to start out the season. At least, like, I think it, even if he gets a lot of playing time, it'll be by committee. Jared Wilson's going to be fucking out there all season at two different positions. I think it's going to
Yep.
be awesome.
Yep. Jared Will. I was thinking about doing him. Um, heyo. I was thinking about putting him on
Heyo.
the putting him as
Oh,
my rookie of the year. God damn. But yeah, I agree with both of your picks. I think like those are very obvious ones, very um, clear ones that could be the right option. But I do think that my pick, fourth round pick coming out of Cal, Craig Woodson, he is going to be the rookie of the year for me. And Liam, I had this down before we even had our debate about Jabril Peppers. Do you want to know why I have him here? Because I think he is going to step up in absence of Jabril Peppers. I
He
think that he is
fucking
going
better.
to
For your
play.
sake, I hope he
I think he's
steps
going
up.
for my sake. I think he is going
For
to
your
play well
sake.
enough to where you aren't going to really think about Jabril Peppers that much this season. Well, when the pick happened, I remember some people, we're not, we don't know every single college player. It was like, all right, who is this guy? But a lot of people, people who know what they're talking about, when you dig into them, they were like, the Patriots might have got one with this guy. I think he's going to be the one. I really think he's going to be the one. It pained me not to pick my boy Borregales, kicker from Miami.
I thought about
I
it
wanted
too.
to, but I
I want
couldn't do
to.
that. I couldn't put more pressure on the kid. But yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
Craig Woodson. And I think Jabril Peppers has opened that door for him to jump into rookie of the year. I think at the end of the year, we're going to go, oh shit, Woodson had 6 picks. He had that game sealing pick against the Dolphins. Like, yeah, he had a really good year. I think
Six
that's
is
what
a
we're going to
lot
be
of
saying.
picks.
I know. I know. But yeah, that's what I'm going with. So Henderson, Wilson, Woodson. I think they're all going to be good. This draft I think is going to be really good. They can't all hit, but I'm struggling to find who's not going to hit. So we'll see what happens. You want to go defensive player of the year?
sure.
All right, we'll cycle it right back around to Al. We'll just keep going around the horn. Al,
That's fine.
defensive player of the year. Who you got?
Defensive player of the year, I have somebody that the Patriots put a lot of money and a lot of time into. It's someone I think that's going to make a huge difference, especially in the pass rushing game. Well, Milton Williams, boys. I think Big Milton's going to be a
Ooh.
great stop in the run game. I think
Mm-hmm.
he's going to be a 3 down player at times, which I think is going to be great. And I think he's going to help get to the quarterback, which is what the Patriots had such a hard time with last
Mm-hmm.
year and the year before, but especially last year. So give me Milton Williams for Patriots Defensive Player of the Year.
Has he been forgotten? Have people forgotten that about Milton
A
Williams? I
little
want to say
bit.
yeah, a little bit, right? Yeah. No,
Yep.
he'll show him.
I do, besides his massive contract in free agency, there's not a whole lot to remember. He did not start with the Eagles. He had incredible moments with the Eagles, but like, let's call a spade a spade. He was the backup there, and he'll probably be a backup or pairing with Christian Barmore here. I think
You're
he's going to
paying
be
for
awesome.
potential. You're paying for
Yeah,
potential,
100%.
basically.
Well,
Yep.
we're paying
Mm-hmm.
for a pass rushing defensive tackle, and I bet he's going to make a lot of splash plays. But
Yeah.
for that reason, I'm out. I could not have him as my defensive
Does it
player of
not
the year.
sound so good to say for that reason, guys? I'm out.
Yeah, a
It sounds
hundred,
fucking
dude.
great, right?
There's
I
something
said it
about it.
twice already so far this episode. I can't get enough of it. Yeah, Milton Williams, great pick. Not Malcolm Mitchell, who I apparently had him on my brain earlier.
Yeah.
Liam, defensive
Well,
player of the year. Who you got?
I
I know
always
who
have
it can't
Malcolm
be.
Mitchell on the
I
brain.
know who it can't be.
It was going to be Jabril Peppers, which actually makes me so much fucking more angry. But that's okay. I'm stuck here, guys. And I don't wanna take the caveat out and take two options because that would then take away a potential option from Mike, which I'm sure he probably has one or the other. But
My option is very obvious. I'm telling
okay. So maybe you say yours then.
you. Want me to go mine? Okay, yeah, I'll do mine. Maybe it eliminates one of yours. Guys, just brought him up last segment. I'm not going to harp on it that long. Robert Spillane. I
Yeah.
think he's going to have a monster year. You're going to see him flying around the field. This is you think about Patriots linebackers, Teddy Bruschi, fucking Mike Vrabel, Gerard Mayo. Yeah, player Gerard Mayo, not coach. Dante Hightower. These types of guys, these types of core players, Robert Spillane is going to be that guy. So yeah, very simple. Robert Spillane, number 14. Hate the number, love the player. Robert
It's
Spillane.
true. Yeah, it's really tough. Like he's the middle linebacker, so he's arguably the most important person on the defense. I'd probably have to agree with you though. My other option, it's very tough, is Keon White. Like I don't care how many preseason games he plays in. I don't care how deep he is on the depth chart. Like he's been one of our bright spots. Apparently that means nothing. Maybe they'll fucking cut him tomorrow, and everything I'm saying right now won't matter. But the last couple seasons, he has been one of the only things I was able to happily watch on the Patriots defense. Got all the intangibles, everything to line him up to be a monster defensive end in the league. Definitely
I
the
hope
top
so.
half. We have an unbelievable talent on our team. So I wanted to go with him, but I would be remiss if I didn't pick the middle linebacker. Like it's fucking
Mhm.
obvious. It's like you don't pick the quarterback. Like okay, it's obviously the quarterback, so then I'd be grasping at straws. So I agree. It's
Yeah.
it's Robert Spillane. I think he's going to be a monster, a thumper, a hard hitter, and I'm
Mhm.
super fucking excited.
Yeah, I think if you have the same pick as someone, I'm not changing. Like if I have the same pick as you
Yeah,
guys, because I think
no,
sometimes like
me
just go with your pick.
neither. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah. So Robert
I got
Spillane,
them all
Robert
written
Spillane.
down, so I can't really change them now.
There we go. There we go.
All
All
right.
right, Al, back to you, buddy. Offensive player of the year. Who you got?
I'm going Pop Douglas here. I think he's going to have a monster year in this new offense. Josh McDaniels loves himself a slot receiver. Pop is going to fit very well in the slot and be able to be Drake May's security blanket. So give me Pop Douglas, Patriots Offensive Player of the Year.
Liam.
It's a good one. It's a really good one. He's going to be the safety blanket, the security. Um, I have to take the lame ass way out, but it's obviously Drake made me. Like it's he did incredible with dog shit last year. So now we don't have dog shit, and I can't wait to see what comes of it. That's it.
Listen, I said,
Actually,
oh,
that's a
go.
lie.
Whoa.
I did hold on. I did dig up a fun stat while I was poking around the other night, and I found this very enjoyable. There was only one quarterback that threw a touchdown in man coverage against Derek Stingley and Trent McDuffie. Both of those top corners, I would say they're top two out of three because Patrick Surtain is probably number one.
Mhm.
Only one quarterback threw a touchdown on them when they were in man. Both of those, Drake May, baby.
Oh, no shit.
Only one.
My man.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Derek Stingley had one other touchdown given up in man coverage. Trent McDuffie had none.
Damn. Look at our boy. Look at our boy.
Ain't that
Um,
some shit?
yeah. I mean, not gonna make it go long. Al, Pop Douglas. It's gonna be Pop Blood. It's gonna be Pop Douglas. He's gonna be the safety blanket. It was between for me, it was between him and Hunter Henry. But I just think that we've seen this. Like I've tried to look other ways in this McDaniels offense. We've seen what a really good slot receiver can do. The only thing that might impact this is Chisholm. A little bit of FT
Yeah,
Chisholm. He might
that's
impact
fine.
it, but I think that they'll be playing just differently enough to where Pop Douglas, I think he's going to have 100 catches. I think he's going to be the one. He'll have more catches and more yards than Stephon Diggs, and everybody will cry, "Why'd you bring in Diggs when we had Diggs at home?"
Uh,
Um,
I'm surprised that no one picked Stephon Diggs, to be honest with you. We finally get that number one receiver we wanted. We all love him, and he's a beast.
Yeah, but you know what? I think that he's going to carry some coverage away, and Pop Douglas is going to be the guy that's going to eat because I don't think that
Yeah.
Drake May. I
Exactly.
think they
Yep.
have to be like harping on it, nailing it into Drake May's head. Just take what the defense gives you. Take your
Yeah.
shots, your calculated shots, of course, because you have a good arm. You have a
Yeah.
powerful arm. Do that Josh Allen type, take a shot down the field or whatever. But when you see they got Diggs in bracket coverage, Douglas is going to be open underneath. Dump it down to him. 8 yards is great. 2 8-yard completions, you got a first down. Like
Good
It's
math.
awesome. I know.
Yeah.
See, I'm smart. But yeah, Pop Douglas, I think he's the one.
I think that's all well and good until week 10 when Stephon Diggs comes back to the huddle with his best Terrell Owens impression. I was open, Jeff. And you're like, all right, hold
Then
on.
then they know what's going to happen. May is going to hit him on a 60-yard touchdown the next play.
I hope so.
Because Diggs will say, okay, run.
Yeah.
Just run.
Go deep.
Yep. May has already said that he feels like he has to get people involved or he wants to. And I like that about him.
Yeah.
And I think you guys do as well, obviously. It's not just a me thing. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. I want to see what happens. But, yeah, I think Pop Douglas. But, yeah, I think we all got good picks here, though. No one wanted to pick Drake May, though, huh?
I picked Drake May.
Kind of an obvious one.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I picked Drake May.
You did pick him for offense. Why did I think you? Oh no, you went. Sorry, I was thinking Drake May for something else. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking. Yep.
Okay.
Got it. Yep. Because yeah, May the force be with you. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I had May for this one. I was thinking about May too, but I didn't want to make the big.
It's too obvious.
But yeah, too obvious. But like you said, though, like yeah, now it's all.
It's really
like
yeah,
you said,
it's really like the only fitting
it
option.
makes sense.
Like
Yeah.
it's like I said that my defensive player of the year, it's the fucking linebacker. It's the middle linebacker, quarterback of the defense. On offense, like it's got to be the quarterback of the fucking offense.
Yep. Okay. Least valuable player. Probably the one downfall. Al, you go, baby. This could be anything, whether it's your expectations or just whatever it happens to be. LVP.
I want Liam to go for this one. I'm kind of curious what he has for this one.
I got this one.
Go for it.
A lot of times I will sit up here and I will tell you. It is, yes. Now, a lot of times I will sit up here and tell you that I worked hard for this take. I did research. I thought it out. I didn't do any research for this. I didn't have to think very hard about it. It actually came super quickly, frighteningly quickly. It was really the only answer, in my opinion. And it's Vidarian Lowe. I think in a perfect world, if the season goes swimmingly as we want, Vidarian Lowe never plays. He never touches the field. He doesn't even get Gatorade because he's probably not good at that. He just sits there and collects dust, and a lot of it because he's a fat fuck. But does absolutely nothing. I think that's a great season. So LVP, Vidarian Lowe.
Al, you go.
That's a good one, and I mean it's pretty obvious. So yeah, I get that. Yeah, I'm going Ramondre Stevenson. I think Stevenson's going to lose his job. He's going to lose his job. He's led the league in fumbles last year. I don't think he's going to have a good year. He's going to get beat out by a rookie. Yeah, Ramondre. Sorry.
You didn't even pick the running back that's on the bubble. Like that's Antonio Gibson. Like you really had to go Ramondre.
I did.
Wow. Okay. All right. That's a big one. That's a big one. Yeah, I think that's like the first like big shocker of them all. I don't know if this one will be a shocker to you guys. I'm going Keon White.
I don't think anything will be a shocker after that.
LVP, Keon White for me.
Wow, you're going against my potential.
That's why I thought it was kind of interesting.
When did you sell your stock?
That I think like kind of towards the end of last season, I was kind of out on him. But yeah, I think it just for what we expect him to do, we expect him to have these big plays, like he looks impressive when he's on the field and everything, but I don't think he's going to crack 8 sacks. Like I think you're going to kind of get to the end of a game and be like, where was Keon White? Like, if he's going to be this guy, he needs to take the step here. I mean, we're talking about Terrell Williams' defense. The front seven should be vicious, should be good. With Barmore and Williams in the middle, Keon White should get a lot of one-on-ones. I don't think he is going to take advantage of it. It's not because I don't want him to. Just I think we're going to come out of this season going, yeah, you could trade him. You could be done with him. I think you could be. So, unfortunately, it's Keon White.
Wow.
I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong.
But. Yeah, I hope you are, because when Keon White is a monster this season, and I am just swimming elbow deep in money from my Keon White stock. I hope you feel bad.
I want to feel bad. I'm making this pick, hoping
Good.
we know Keon White watches the show. I want him to see this and say, I am going to prove Mike wrong in Orlando. That's what I'm doing. So I hope he proves me wrong, but we'll see.
Good.
Um, lastly, MVP. I'll go. I'm the only one that hasn't gone first yet.
Mike, why don't you go first? Yeah, there you go.
Chalk pick, guys. It's Drake May. I think he's going to make the step. I think he's going to make the leap. I think the Patriots make the playoffs. I think he's a big reason as to why I'm going Drake May. That's it.
Yeah. I'm the same way. Like the team starts and stops with Drake May.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had Drake May as well. Because if they're going to be as good as everyone thinks they're going to be, he has to make the leap.
Yeah.
He has to.
Yep.
That's the thing.
And call me crazy. Maybe I'm wrong here. I thought there was a surprise player too. No, there's no surprise player category. I could have
Sure.
swore we did that
Sure. Let's
last
do
year.
it.
No.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Well, yeah. We'll end on that one. Biggest surprise. I can think of one real quick. I know we had it in there. I think we just didn't like when we were thinking about it real quick. I didn't write it down. But yeah, biggest surprise. Whether that's defense, offense, could be anything. Biggest surprise of the year.
Well, I'll start with mine then.
Yes.
I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty clear to me. I'm all in on Kayshon Boutte. I think he's going to be far and away our number one receiver. I don't think Stephon Diggs is going to be number one. I think he's going to be a monster. That Drake May stat that I enlightened you guys earlier about with that Stingley touchdown. Keyshawn Boutte was on the receiving end of it. He had just under 600 yards and 3 touchdowns with dog shit last year, and he didn't even really play a lot the first couple weeks. I think this guy's a beast, and he's going to be far and away our most valuable receiver. I'm actually stashing him in fantasy.
Damn. Okay. I like it.
Big booty believer.
I like it. I like
Big
it
booty
a lot.
remix, baby.
Okay. Al, you want to go? You want me to go?
I'll go quick. I'm going to go Carlton Davis because I think that for this defense, especially if Gonzalez is going to be injured the first couple games of the season, you're going to need Carlton Davis to be that number one shutdown corner. And I think there's going to be games when Gonzalez is healthy that even though, yeah, technically he'll be the number two, he's going to have some games where he plays like a number one corner and he is going to make that defense go to a whole new level. So yeah, give me Carlton Davis for my surprising player.
I get worried about him because he's never played a full fucking season. And I realized that like a week ago when I was looking at his stats, I was like, this dude has never played a full season.
Crazy,
like,
right?
Oh,
that is
no.
That is
But
crazy.
you know what? That happens though more so nowadays.
Definitely. But I was
So
like,
it's like
shit. I was like, well, you have one corner hurt and the other guy who's supposed to hold it down is always hurt. I was like, God damn it.
my guys, I'm going Bryce Behringer. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going Bryce
I wouldn't be surprised.
But what I
Not really
am
a
doing,
surprise pick.
I'm going Andres Borregales. You know why? Because I
Okay.
think right now, going into the year, kicker, drafted him out of the U, Liam. The U, I'll throw up the U for you right now, bro. I'll do it.
100%.
I'll do it. There it is. You know why? Because I think people are a little down on him right now. Because he did miss those preseason game kicks, whatever. But he was the best kicker coming out of college. So I think he's going to show up. I think he's going to win multiple games. We are going to win by 3 points because of his kick. Then maybe the defense.
We are going to win a lot by 3 points.
Then maybe the defense shuts it down after, or it's a kick at the buzzer or something like that. But I think Borregales. I think at the end of the year, you're going to be like, oh yeah, we got our core special team between him, Schooler, Behringer. Like we have our kind of core guys who can build around on that side of the ball. So that's what I'm going with. Biggest surprise.
That reminds me too. Actually, did you guys hear?
What?
Mike?
What?
That the U is back, baby. Did you guys see the game?
Okay.
Oh my God, dude! In Carson Beck, we trust. First overall pick again.
Okay.
Give it to the U.
Yeah, give it to the U. All right, you guys ready for the record? For the record predictions?
Let's do it.
So
Down.
up.
I'm ready to go. How do you guys want to do it? Do you want to leave the Raiders game for the end, or do you want to kind of do the Raiders breakdown everything right now as we do the record?
For the end.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I can do that.
Because we're going to want to go in depth on this. So, Mike, are you going to be taking notes? Should I be taking notes? Do you have your notes
Maybe.
to keep
I
everyone's
can
records?
I can also do it too.
Yeah, I don't have
Okay,
my notes,
cool.
guys.
Just
I had
somebody
to
write
move
it
my
down so we
Yeah,
have
I
office.
it.
got it.
I had
For
to
the
move my
record keep
shit.
it. I know. Yeah, that's why I asked.
I got
No
it.
worries.
Fucking hectic
All right.
as shit.
Al
But
can
so
do
just
math.
to clarify, because you guys cut out for a second because of me, we still doing our? Do we think we're
Raiders
gonna
game at the
win?
end.
Or are we gonna
Yes.
say if they're gonna? Okay, but we'll like talk about it at the end, like really
Yeah.
kind of dive in. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'll start it off. Patriots 2025 season, guys. I've tried to think myself out of it. It's going to be a big win. Al, you brought it
Good.
up. We
Big
forgot
win.
Josh McDaniels game. This is going to be a multi-score win. I think I mentioned it in the chat. I think Diggs has 2 touchdowns in this game.
Yes.
I'm saying there's going to be a flea flicker. I'm calling it right now. Sound the alarm. Sound the bells, ring the bells from all the mountains. There's going to be a flea flicker in this game, and it's going to be like I don't know, like a 28-yard pass to Kyle Williams or something. There's going to be a flea flicker. Patriots are going to win. I don't have a score. I'm just going win. Well, I guess I'll do the score when we dive into it at the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably won't predict a score for all of them either.
No
We
need.
should
No
also,
need.
at the end of the show, we'll do it quickly. Our first inaugural Tuck Rule Takes Lock of the Week. We can't forget that either. So we'll
Love
discuss
it.
that briefly at the end. But so for the Raiders game, I'm with you guys. I got it as a win. Like the momentum's too high. We're way too juiced up to go in there and lose week 1. If we can win last year against the motherfucking Bengals, we can come in with a better team and beat the goddamn Raiders.
At home, too. At home with the lighthouse.
Yeah.
Come on. Al.
I'm going with a win. Going with a win week 1. I mean, it's
Yeah.
they should be ready to come out to play. I think they want to have the Foxborough advantage again. They want to have Gillette be a place where opponents fear to come, and a West Coast team coming to the East Coast. That's always tough as well,
Yeah.
especially week 1 of the season. So, give me a dub for that one.
Love it.
All right, week 2 at Miami.
I think we all just say it at once because I think we all have the same here. Dub.
Loss.
Liam, I was going to say loss too, buddy. I'm sorry.
No.
I think it's going to be a loss.
What?
I have to fit a loss in here somewhere, dude. Otherwise, they're going to go undefeated. I got to throw a loss.
The Dolphins are going to have the first overall pick.
I know, but it's early enough. It's early enough.
And it's, you know how it is. Spooky things happen in Miami
Yep.
in the Brady era, after the Brady era. Like, just stupid stuff happens. So, yeah, I got a loss that game.
I feel positively betrayed.
Sorry.
Dude, Liam, trust me, I did not want to do this.
Wow.
I did not want to do this.
And here I come with all this confidence. Wow.
I know.
I'm sorry. That's what happens.
I'm sorry. You've been a fool this episode. I'm sorry.
I guess
I can't control that. I can't control
that. Week 3 at home against Pittsburgh.
Win. Resounding win. I think Aaron Rodgers has a horrendous game. I think he throws 2 picks. This is a win. This is a win. I have zero faith in Rodgers.
Much like Mike's Jabril Peppers take, that's terrible. I think Aaron Rodgers has 4 tubs and a resounding L for the Patriots.
That's great. Why? Yeah, just because Jabril Peppers isn't on the defense?
Oh, that's a good, actually.
I'm also L. I think this is a game that it's a close game, but they drop it slightly. It's like a 31-27 type of game. I think they just miss out on getting that win.
How's that feel, Mike?
Hey, listen, I'm fine with being the smartest guy in the room. It happens often. I'm fine with it.
Right. Does it, though? I can't imagine it happens that often.
So, Al, you have them starting 1-2.
I do.
Damn. Okay.
I do. But just wait. Just wait.
Okay.
Just wait.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of wins.
Carolina on the count of 3, we're all going to say this because I think I'm confident. I'm confident in this one. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
Win.
Okay, we're all saying win. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Carolina game.
I think it's closer than we think, though. I don't think this is an easy win.
Yeah. I will be in attendance at that game, so I will be
Nice.
cheering our boys
Fuck
on to
yeah.
victory.
Got to be a good omen if that's the case.
Love it.
Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, so next we have at Buffalo. That's the Monday Night Football game. I have lost that game. I think
Sunday
they're
Night
just
Football.
not quite ready for the
Sunday
Bills
night.
yet. But that's not to say they won't be later on the season. Did I say Monday night? I'm sorry. Sunday Night Football. Yeah.
No, it's okay. I don't know if that changes your answer. I don't know if you like Sundays more or Mondays. I just want to get it out there.
I'm saying still saying it now. I still think they're not ready.
Liam on
I
the
think
count
the
of three.
Bills are yeah. Okay.
1, 2, 3, win.
Win.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Bills are
Yeah.
tanking. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to go that far. I just think this is a hard fought game. Comes down to the last drive. This is my Borregales game.
I think
they
this
have
is
a
my
win.
Stephon Diggs game.
Dude.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that it Diggs and Bills because oh fuck yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. I like it. But Al, you have them starting, so they're probably not going to win another game, correct? On your
Oh
schedule.
yeah. 2-15.
That makes sense.
Coming.
Right. Tanking.
Coming
right
up.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Tanking for Arch Manning, right? Probably.
Exactly.
So.
Yep.
All
All right. Week 6 at New Orleans on the count of 3. I think two of us are going to have this one. I don't know about one of us.
No,
1,
okay.
2, 3, dub.
Win?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, because I wanted to ask you guys.
You were afraid
I
was going to say loss?
Do you have confidence in their quarterback?
No. I like the Saints.
Yeah, not that week. Oh, by the way, that is one of only 2 4:00 games, or the only 4:00 game? The only 4:00 game.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Oh, since we're here, let me ask you guys. I think I ask every year. Do you prefer 1:00 or 4:00? I'm 1:00.
1:00 all the way.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. Get drunk early, nap, be ready for the night game.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Exactly.
Yep. All right. Week 7 at Tennessee, the Mike Vrabel revenge game. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, dub.
Win. I think this is going to be like Drake May might get pulled from this game before the fourth quarter. Yeah, that's how bad I think Mike Vrabel is going to. I'm bringing it back. You ready? Skull fuck the Titans.
Wow.
Great adjective. I disagree, though. Tennessee does have the first overall pick. I think he's going to throw for 400 yards. I think it's going to be a very close game, come down to the leg of Andy, and will win through absolutely no fault of Cam Ward.
Okay. All right. So. After the Atlanta game, I'm going to give kind of like a halfway point as to where we are. But
yeah, please do, because I need to make sure I'm on where I'm
at. Week 8, I believe it is now. Yep, week 8 at home against the Cleveland Browns, who Johnny Manziel continues to shit on every chance he gets, on every podcast he gets to. Count of 3, gentlemen. 1, 2, 3.
Win.
Wins. Yep, good win. This will be a boring game, by the way. Just letting you guys know. It is. This game's going to suck.
It'll be like the last Browns game where Mac Jones kicked their ass.
We might see Dylan Gabriel in this game.
Actually,
we might see Shador Sanders in this game.
Yeah, it's going to be boring. It's going to be very boring. I think Henderson and Stevenson run for like 200 yards, like collectively. This is going to be like
actually, if you're Al, you think Stevenson's got benched by this point. But
yeah, I think so. I do.
And guess what? If he does, great, because that means Henderson is fucking lighting the world on fire. We're all Stevenson fans, except for Al.
Yeah.
Al doesn't like anybody good.
No.
True.
I have Henderson on my fantasy team. I still don't want that to happen.
I have Stevenson on my fantasy team, and I want Henderson to do it. Thank you for that, by the way, Liam. Not starting him this week, though.
All right.
Al, tell us where we are, by the way.
We'll do
the
after the Atlanta game.
We'll do the Atlanta game. Yep. So home against Atlanta, seeing Michael Penix for the first time.
Really had to enunciate that as X.
Of course, you have to. Count of 3. Actually, this one, Mike, what do you got?
I got a loss.
Ditto.
Yep.
Wow, you guys are suckers. I'm going for a dub this game.
Listen, I have to pick. I'm formulating my season, okay? And this is where I'm at. Okay. I think it's a loss. Yeah.
All right.
Close game, but a loss.
I'm going to keep it very simple here. Mike and Liam have the Patriots so far through 9 games at 7-2, and I have the Patriots
No
at
way.
6-3.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm
Can
on
I
the same
say?
Marcus
Can I
Mike.
say? Realistic for all of us, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
What's your record, Al? I'm sorry.
6-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
realistic.
yeah.
Yep.
Easy schedule, I guess.
All right.
Because I think
Next.
I think you can mix some of the losses up too, like if you want. But I think that
Yeah.
we're realistic here halfway through the year.
Yeah, I'm just going to say real quick that Saints through Falcons stretch, they need to win at least 3 games in that stretch, if not all 4. That's a crucial stretch for them.
They got to go 3-1,
Yeah.
and I think we all
They're
have them
not
going
beating the
3-1.
Falcons, but they should beat the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, no, we all have
All
them
right.
going at least 3-1.
Let's in the match, yes. Next at the Tampa Bay one, I'll start. I'm going with a loss this game. I think that they have a game. I think that they'll be coming off, at least with mine, a 4-game winning streak, and I think that they're going to have an off game, and it happens in the NFL. So give me a loss for that.
I don't think
one.
it's
Whoever wants
anything to
go
do with
next?
an off game. I think it's just a little shake and bake, baby. Baker's going to smoke them. I think it's an L.
I'm going loss.
Michael.
I'm going loss. It hurts me, pains me to
Wow,
say
look
it.
at that.
Back-to-back
That is-
losses. I have back-to-back losses, guys. So
That is the first game in this season that all 3 of us have the Patriots losing the game. Wow, that's something.
trap game
All
of
right,
sorts.
next. Yeah, no, a little bit of a trap game. Okay, next game is home against the Jets. I think on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, dub.
It's a win. It's Thursday night football, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
This is going to be a
Dumb.
fun game for Patriots fans. We are going to love this game. That's what I think. This will be Drake May's 400-yard.
Okay. And Liam, you had a win, correct?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so no need to go into that one. At Cincinnati, I'm sticking with what I said a couple weeks ago. I'm going with a win.
Squid. I'm going.
Al, just remind me real quick, because how many losses do I have right now for the Patriots?
You have 3.
Okay. Yeah, this is an L, unfortunately. I think Joe Burrow, I think Joe Burrow is going to be the MVP this year. So I think that he just ekes it out. I think it's a good game. I don't think the Patriots get blown out by any means, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Next game is this is the Monday night game. It is the New York Giants at home. 1, 2, 3. Dab.
Win. Easy win. Easy win.
All right. Next game is home against the Bills. Liam, we'll start with you.
Easy money, baby. The Bills suck. Give me the win.
Mike?
The Patriots never seem to win around my birthday, other than that Ravens game that one year, or other than that Steelers game years ago. So I think they lose, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm also going with a loss.
I also think this game, by the way, solidifies that the Bills win the division.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, because I think it's going to be close. It's going to be a lot closer than people think. But I think the Bills win the division here.
Okay. All right. Next one at the Baltimore Ravens. I think that this is a game I think they're going to compete in better than people think. I think they're going to be prepared for this game, but I'm still taking them for a loss.
Yeah.
All the same sentiment, Al.
Yeah.
Loss. Yeah.
Listen, Robert Spillane can only do so much. He can't chase around Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. Like if we would need somebody like Jabril Peppers to do that.
To what? Miss a tackle, maybe, perhaps?
No, to get after.
Yeah, no. I think this is a loss, and I think that right now, Patriots fans are freaking out at this point in the season. Late bye week, by the way, guys. Very late bye.
Yeah,
week.
wicked.
I don't hate it.
Kind of clutch for fantasy, though.
Yeah. All right.
But
yeah, loss.
two games left at the New York Jets. I got a dub. Mike's got a dub. Liam?
Yeah.
Justin Fields time, baby. He comes into his own.
No, this is going to be an angry Patriots team after losing the 2 games coming out of the bye week against the Bills and the Ravens. Patriots are going to, I don't think the Jets score a point. Not one. I think the Patriots get a safety on the Jets in this game, in fact.
Wow. Okay, that's a
Yeah.
bold take.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is going to be,
Not on
this
Justin
is going to
Fields.
be another bloodbath. But yeah. And I also think the Patriots solidify a playoff spot with this win.
Okay. All right, and then the last game at home against the Dolphins. I think to Mike's point, I think they sit all the starters. I think they get ready for a playoff game. So I'm going with a loss here because they're going to play all the backups.
I'm going to
Liam?
win, though.
I agree with that. I think it's a loss. They sit the
And
starters.
then Mike, you said
I think win. Because I think that because I think the Dolphins at this point are going to not be playing anybody because they're going to be in the bottom 5 of the league. So I think that the Dolphins aren't going to want to win. I think it's going to be kind of like the Bills Patriots game last year in week 18. So yeah, I think the Patriots win.
okay. So just to do a quick recap of that, we have the Patriots. We all have the Patriots being the Raiders week 1. Liam has a win in Miami week 2. Mike and I have a loss. Week 3, Mike has a win against Pittsburgh. Liam and I have a loss. We all have them beating Carolina. Mike and Liam have them beating the Bills. I have a loss. We all have them beating the Saints. We all have them beating the Titans. We all have them beating the Browns. I have a win against Atlanta. You two have a loss. We all have a loss against the Bucks. I think oh no, there's another one so there's 2 of them where we all have a loss. That's one of them. We all have a win at home against the Jets. I have a win against Cincinnati. You guys have a loss. We all have a win against the Giants. Liam has a win against the Bills later in the season. Mike and I have a loss. We all have a loss against the Ravens. Mike has a win against the Jets. I have a win against the Jets. Liam has a loss. And then Mike has a win in the season finale against Miami. Liam and I have a loss. So to conclude the standings, Mike, of course, shocker, has the best record for the Patriots at 11-6.
Wow.
Liam, what's your middle name, Liam?
Seamus.
Liam Seamus McDade, 10-7. And then Al Nahigian,
Yeah, baby.
10-7.
Look at that. The 2 sensible ones had the
same
record right. Look at that.
Al, if you just agreed that the Patriots would win in the final week of the season, you'd be right there with me. So don't act like you're this fucking high and mighty. You're I chiseled over these records. Bullshit. You have a fucking flimsy week 18 loss.
I've had them going 10-7 since the schedule came out.
I don't give a shit.
So don't even
part of that is I think maybe the Patriots don't play their starters and the Dolphins fucking pull Tua out of the grave. Get the fuck out. You're closer to me. We're less different than we are.
Okay.
But I will say I think that I know obviously I gave them a win probably, I don't know, when you guys thought maybe they shouldn't get a win, whatever the fuck it was. But I think 10-6, 10-7, it should fucking be 10-6, Roger Goodell, you bitch. 10-6, 9-7, I think that's where they land. One of those 2 things. That's what I think. If you guys had to kind of look at it sensibly, what do you think the floor of the Patriots season is? I say 9-7, if we're being honest.
I say 9. I say the absolute worst would be 8-9.
I say 7-10.
Okay. Damn, 7. Okay. If they go 7-10, I think some things went wrong. I don't think people need to get fired or whatever, but I think that people
7-10 is not a bad record.
No, but with the talent, the coaching, assuming Drake May takes the step, I know it should be 8-9, but you're factoring in the Jabril Peppers loss. So
yes,
7-10.
That's exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think we're all pretty optimistic, but I think realistically optimistic this year, though.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah. Where it's like we have reasons to be. We're not trying to convince ourselves like, yeah, Mac Jones is going to be the guy. He doesn't have like the physical talent, but his arm is really nice. Like, no, like I think Gerard Mayo, first year coach, could be good. Like, no, I think that we have some real reasons as to why this team should be good. But yeah, so I got them 11-6. I was floating around 10-7. I must have fucked up, had them win a game that maybe I shouldn't have had them win. So I guess I'm at 11-6, which I'm fine with. I'll take that. You guys are 10-7. I like it though. Any thoughts about the season before we talk about the Raiders game before we get out of here?
No, I'm ready for the season. Let's get to the season.
I know, right? Isn't it? So we finally have a preview for the upcoming Patriots game. Guys, Patriots Raiders week 1 at Foxborough. We all have them as a win, which I think that is going to happen. Kind of storylines coming out of the game. What you guys think is going to happen? I think the Patriots have a great game across the board. I think discipline, not that many penalties. I think Drake May has a pick. Because there's always going to be something jitters, maybe the second drive of the game or something like that. But I think I've said it. I think Diggs has 2 touchdowns. I think May has 290-ish yards. And I think of all the things that we're looking for, Will Campbell has a great game. But what are you guys' storylines going into this, or how do you think it's going to happen, or really just whatever you want to talk about before we get out?
I think it's going to be a question of how do they handle Max Crosby? That's going to be the big storyline. Will we see Will Campbell have some one-on-one reps? I think we'll see some. But don't be surprised if Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper and Jack Westover, the new fullback for the Patriots, get in on some double teams there to give Drake May a little bit more time on that blind side. So I think we're going to see a lot of that. And I think we're going to try to make it easy because we have an all-rookie left side with Will Campbell at left tackle and Jared Wilson at left guard.
Yeah.
So that's going to be something to look at. The other thing that nobody's talking about, how's the right side going to hold up, especially against the run? Will Morgan Moses be okay week 1? I think so. And will Mike Nwenu actually be good at his natural position again at guard, which, again, I also think is the case. So long story short, how does the offensive line hold up in week 1 for Drake May?
Max Crosby. Uh-oh.
They'll get to him. They'll get a sack. They'll get to him, I think.
Yeah, probably. I say we get into our Tuck Rule Takes lock of week 1.
What do
Before
we think?
that,
Do we
score predictions?
Score predictions?
Real fast.
23-13.
I say, I like that. I'm thinking 21-17 Pats.
Damn it, that was the score I was going to do.
Say it then, bro. Fuck it.
Fucker. Yeah,
21-17. Just to be a little different, I'm going to go 24-20 Patriots.
Okay.
I think 23-13 because a lot of drives stall out. I think coming out of this, people are like, oh, they still got to work on their red zone offense or whatever. But yeah, 23-13. But I think it's a game where we will be able to drink and eat and do what we want during the game. I don't think it'll be that stressful. I think the Patriots get out to like a 10-0 lead and then kind of just go from there. But yeah, I'm fucking
so
elated,
fucking
guys.
excited.
I'm so
it's
ready
here.
to go.
It's here, baby.
I know. Lock. Okay, lock. So what are we just throwing things out there that we think? Because
we all were supposed to come to the show with a lock that they love for the Patriots game.
Okay, I have one. I'm gonna say it. I think it's Diggs a touchdown.
Diggs a touchdown.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
I think it's I just looked at. I'll look them up while you guys say your things.
Okay. Well, mine also has to do with Diggs, but it's not a touchdown. So I have Diggs as it's really, you can't go wrong either way, but I have his over in receptions at 4.5 yards. His over in receptions is -115. And his yards are 47.5. So I like either of those. Shit, I'd probably parlay him. But I think he's going to get 5 catches. And I think he's going to get 50 fucking yards. I think that's a pretty good gimme in this first game where they're going to try and establish that Stephon Diggs is healthy, he's back, and we have a number 1 receiver.
Yeah. Plus 210. But I mean, yeah.
I'm going to go with
nothing crazy.
I'm going to go with Patriots over 20.5 total team points.
Ooh, I love the total team points.
Because I think that they're going to
doing it right now.
Yep.
Wait.
I think they're going to get a key turnover in Raider territory that's going to set them up for some nice points. I think there's going to be Josh McDaniels pulling out some tricks, especially against his old team who fired him on Halloween while he was trick-or-treating with his kids. Can't forget that. That's an important detail.
Crazy.
Absolutely crazy is right. I like them getting 21 points. And if this offense is better than, last year and the year before, and they're actually functional, and if the defense can actually show up and have a couple game-changing plays, 21 points is not out of the question. It's really not.
No.
That is a really good one. I like that too. I ride. So in theory, we're all supposed to place this bet. Should we all do it on somebody's phone? Is that unbecoming, or should everyone place it separately? What are people comfortable with here?
You know what I think? I think we should get crazy. Let's do it separately, so we all win
Yep.
something. You know what I
Separate.
mean?
We just
Let's
need to
just
put it in
fucking
the
do it.
group chat. We need to put it in the group chat so that way we
Yeah,
can
of course,
vote.
of course. But no, I think I love that way. Would you say is it 20 and a half? That's what you said?
20
Is
and a
that
half. Yep,
yeah,
20.5.
definitely. Yeah. Well, I mean, I had him at 23, so yeah, I'm obviously there. Yeah. I love that one, dude.
Yeah,
I
that's a
love
good
that
one.
one.
All right, so Tuck Rule
I'm
takes
pumped.
ride. Patriots over in points. Set at
Yep.
20 and a half. Hammer the over.
Guys, I'm pumped. Let me ask you guys quick too. So we got the Patriots bet. What is going to be your first week one? What's your food and drink? What do you guys do? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm
Oh
doing
my
I'm
gosh.
doing buffalo dip, and I'm doing it's gonna be, basic bitch, whatever. I'm doing these right here, long drinks. They're
Yeah.
great,
Okay.
guys. You can drink a
Gin,
bunch of
really
them and be
good. They're
fine.
made with
I know.
gin.
Look,
Yeah.
I got so
Okay.
many of them.
All
Holy
right.
shit.
So I've had a guilty pleasure lately. It's not like
Anal.
a traditional. No, it's not a traditional food that you would
It's not the
eat.
gym either.
Whoa.
I know, just fucking
That's
with
Whoa.
me. Mine was playful. Mine was playful.
I've been going more lately.
I
I've
know,
been
I'm fucking
going
with you.
more lately.
That's why I've been making fun of you because you're actually going.
Did it. I actually went today before this. So thank you.
I didn't actually, so fuck
Yeah,
me.
yeah, you suck.
I
So
went at 4:30 in the morning.
I'm
So
getting lately from Chili's, Chili's American Bar and or Chili's, American Grill, whatever you want to call it.
we know Chili's.
The
Hell yeah.
triple dipper sampler, the triple dipper, the Nashville hot fried mozzarella sticks with some Southwest
Ooh.
egg rolls, and then I still am undecided on the third one. I might do the honey chipotle mozz as well, or I
Mm-mm.
might go even the honey barbecue chicken crispers. I'm thinking about
You know what
that.
you do? Do the big mouth bites. You get some burgers.
I've had them before. I'm not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of them.
Well, sometimes you win some, you lose some.
I know, but I'm thinking
I'm not
that.
a fan of the hot mozzarella sticks, by the way. I cannot do it.
Oh,
I got them by
yeah.
accident one time, and I said, no, no, no. I still ate them because,
Terrible.
I was going to eat them.
Of course.
But I was like, this is horrible. But yeah, the triple dipper, though, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Chili's
thinking.
doesn't get enough shine. I know
It doesn't.
everybody thinks about Applebee's, all these other places. Chili's is where it is. But okay, I like it.
Chili's
Drink.
feed.
Are you going to be drinking anything? You drinking water?
I
What are you doing?
might get a soda, might get some water. Who knows?
Okay, getting crazy with it. Liam.
Healthy guy. I like. So
Smart
mine's
guy.
buffalo
That's
chicken
what he
dip.
is.
My mom makes it. It's fucking incredible. I
Absolutely.
don't even use chips. I scoop it up with my hands. It's fucking incredible.
Your dick, yeah.
And then drink. Yeah, 100%. And then for drink, like anything's on the docket. I have a ton of leftover Natty Lights, and I think I'm gonna dig into the Natty Lights, and I think
Of
they're
all
gonna
the
be really
things?
good. I love Natty Light. I love
Oh,
it. I love it. It's
no.
really, really good. And a lot of people like you who think they're sophisticated drinking these gin drinks, which gin is fantastic, but long drink, it's just an RTD. It's a trend. It's a phase. Your parents drank Natural Light. Your kids will drink Natural Light.
My parents
Natural
still
Light. Well, if they ever did drink, it was Natural Light. And Natural Light will go on forever. So I am here carrying the torch, my generation, my burden to bear. It's Natural Light, baby. I have a fridge full of them. They're fucking delicious.
Listen, when I'm not, this isn't an if. When you guys come down to watch a Patriots game, Liam, we will get Natty Light. We will use that for Flip Cup.
Deal.
There will be 4 people. There will be you, me, Al, Nicole. We will split the teams and we will go. That's
Something
what we will
tells
do.
me Al won't play Flip Cup, but I'll take it.
Al will play Flip Cup. He will play Flip Cup.
If I'm with the boys.
You are
Why
with
not?
the boys. Yeah, it'll be good stuff. It'll be good stuff. I was thinking about breaking out the Blue Moon for this weekend, but I don't know. I might just do it maybe depending
Blue Moon's
on
great.
how
Now
I
we're
feel.
getting kind of crazy here.
Favorite beer of all time, Blue Moon, hands down. So good. But yeah, all right, guys. The next time we record, we're going to be talking about a real life Patriots game.
Oh, thank fucking God.
We did it. I'm just happy. We're finally here.
We made
I know
it.
this was a long episode. Thank you guys for staying with us. Thank you two for dealing with my Wi-Fi issues and everything. I appreciate it. I wouldn't want to talk about this season with anybody other than you two.
100%.
Happy that we did this. I cannot wait.
Same.
We will have to watch multiple Patriots games together this year. We will work it out. If the Patriots make the playoffs, I'm going to say it now. No matter how we work it out, we're watching that first playoff game together somehow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whether I come up
I agree.
there,
I like that pact.
we come down here, or however it works out, we will figure it out. But yeah, I'm down with it. I can't wait.
Or all these Tuck Rule Takes locks really work out and we buy a ticket to the playoff game ourselves.
Dude,
That'd be pretty sweet.
That might be it.
But that would require us to not spend the money that we win, which would be impossible.
See, that's the issue, because then I bet otherwise too. So damn.
Exactly.
We'll see.
Last week of the season, we go big for the playoffs.
I'm cool with it. Either way, though, we're going to be watching multiple games together this year. We have to. Yeah. So this was Tuck Rule Takes, episode 196, the season preview episode. Like I said, the next time we talk to you will be after a Patriots game. Hopefully, the Patriots are 1-0, and we can come on this episode happy. Moving forward, you guys, what are we thinking? Let's kind of put it in the ether right now. Are we recording Sunday night, or are we doing Monday?
I love the idea of the Sunday.
I like fresh, yeah.
Sunday,
I fucking love it too, guys.
Like right after the game, got to get it in there.
Okay, exactly. So perfect. So if you've made it this far in the episode, there's probably a minute left. Mondays episodes will be up. Watch them then. Listen to them then. If you're not here, you'll see them. Come back, listen to them. There it is. But on Mondays, we'll be recording Sunday nights. I'm fucking pumped. Let's go, guys. All right.
Yeah.
We will see you guys next week. Sweet feet. We are out.
Sweet feet.